it's short weekend followed by like long weekend is the way I put it. So
Yeah, I feel that.
so are you in LA? Where are you at?
Yeah, I'm in LA.
Okay, and what's happening in LA today?
Just chilling, singing some music, possibly writing music later. So, yeah.
Awesome. Well, we were just playing your song Exhale on 103.7 here in Birmingham, Alabama. So
Thank you.
we're jamming to it. What was it like? And I'm sure you've heard it a couple times on the radio, but hearing yourself put a song out. I keep wanting to say record because a friend of mine who's actually much younger than me says record, and now I feel like an 80-year-old man. So I'm not going to say that anymore. What is it like to hear yourself on the radio and just know that that music is out there after you worked so hard on it, just to have people to hear it?
I mean, it's crazy that it's out now because I've been working on it for like a year. So when it finally came out, I was just in relief because I was like, I've been wanting this song out for so long, and I just wanted everyone to hear Sia on it as well because she just brings something so special to the song. So
yeah. So how did that collab work? I mean, we're friends with the guys from AJR. We've done a bunch of shows with them, and they've blown up now. And they told me one time that Sia randomly tweeted them about, hey, you come over to my apartment in New York City. I want you to hear something. Like, how does that work? Does Sia just like magic, like Batman, just float through the internet and just like message you? Or how did that work?
well, honestly, like that's how she does everything. Like that's how she got my sister to be in her music video. She just tweeted her, and so my sister is now like one of her closest like daughters, kind of. But so I sent her all of my demos of my music, and I sent it to her, and she's like, "This is literally my favorite song right now. Can I please be on it?" And I was like, "Yeah. I mean, I'd love for you to be on it." So she recorded it the next day, and yeah, we've just been living with it for like so long, and I'm glad that it's finally out.
I love it. I feel like it's kind of like a breath of fresh air. You have obviously a lot of people going through like a roller coaster of emotions and anxiety.
Sure.
But I just feel like it's just a great, it's just a fun song, and everybody can jam. My daughter's 10. We just got her phone, her first ever phone, and she's still asking to be on TikTok. So I'm gonna need your advice on what would you do. Would you give her and let her get a TikTok? I mean, I feel like the phone is one thing. It's good responsibility. We can keep track of her, but I don't know. I'm very much on the fence.
I mean, I'm not a parent, so I wouldn't know, but I think TikTok is just a fun app to learn dances and stuff, but there's also like a lot of different content on there that like she could probably watch. So it's like, half and half. I don't know.
I love it. I'll go with the first because she does love the dances. I mean, and she's a lot of the singers that she likes do little performances and do TikTok. So I'm leaning more towards it. Plus, I think they have like a restricted mode. I don't even know if that works. But
that's super cute though.
Oh yeah, she loves it, and she loves your song too. So since you've been in quarantine, what is like your go-to quarantine snack, or what's something if you're trapped somewhere? What's going to be the first thing that you're craving?
Honestly, I think I eat a lot of PB&Js. Like that has been my go-to snack for like the longest time, but especially in quarantine, which is not good at all. But I mean, they're the best.
Yeah, you can't go wrong. Or like the like the Uncrustables, because I'm kind of lazy. Like I love PB&J or like peanut butter and banana, but I don't want to make it because it's like such a 2-minute process.
Yeah.
But Uncrustables and you're good to go.
I know. They're also so good too. That works.
All right, somebody commented about what shirt you're wearing. I can't really see it, so maybe just is there a certain like store or like designer that you are shouting out? Because I know absolutely nothing about. My grandma got me this shirt. It was my birthday in July, and it's got little flamingos, and she got it at Kohl's, so I got to shout out Kohl's. Yeah. So
I'm wearing Halo Tide. It's like this company, and they have like a bunch of tie-dye shirts and stuff. So I think tie-dye is really in right now.
Yeah, I'm wearing Kohl's, but nobody cares about that. Although
I care. I care. It's a cool shirt.
Thank you. Okay, so this was a rant. I couldn't see who commented. So this is a great question, but they wanted to know about the best nap that you've ever had.
Oh, that's a hard one.
Right.
I don't normally nap, but I remember it was a few months ago, and I stayed up all night because I never sleep. I went to sleep at 5 a.m. last night, so I stayed up all night, didn't go to sleep. So then I fell asleep at like 2:33 in the afternoon, and I had the best nap ever. I think I woke up at like 6 a.m. So it was a really long nap.
I love it. I feel like if you're on vacation, like we went to the beach a couple weeks ago, and it was nice because it was like a private little resort, so private beach, everybody could space out. It wasn't like, you know, a billion people. But like for me, naps at the beach, because you have nothing to do and you just sit in the sun all day and you go to the pool and you go to whatever, you go in the water and you eat. And like you would think that doesn't wear you up, but I get so worn out at the beach, so I'll go up to the room and my wife will let me take a nap, and it's literally like I just like it's the best.
I thought you were gonna say you were napping on the beach. I was like, you're gonna get so sunburned. Don't do that.
Listen. Nobody wants to come across me on. I mean, staying 6 feet away from me on the beach is not hard because they're like, this guy is just shirtless and eating hot dogs. They don't want to be anywhere. So no, I've never fallen asleep like on the beach because yeah, that would not be a good look.
Yeah, definitely not.
Also, my chest is very white, so like I feel like with airplanes that would just be like a hazard. Like it would shine them and they would, you know, we don't want that. We don't want that. So I'm looking out for the safety.
For sure.
Okay, somebody else got a question of the dumbest way you've hurt yourself. Is there a time that you're like, how did I absolutely injure myself doing just something absolutely random?
Yeah, so there's this TikTok dance that I was doing. You pretty much do like a back tuck and like do a bunch of splits and things, and I was doing it with my sister's boyfriend, and I like tumbled. Like I am very experienced with like doing front flips and back flips and stuff, but of course I injure myself on like the part before, and I like pulled my hamstring and I like couldn't walk for like a couple days. It hurt so bad, but I was just so embarrassed because I was like, I didn't even hurt myself on like the big, you know, backflip. I hurt myself on like the running up to it.
That's still better than most people. It's not like you hurt yourself making a PB&J or something. You know what I mean? Like
I probably
train a muscle.
I probably hit my arm on the countertop or something, but I feel like that was like one that really, really hurt me.
I feel like, and I hear stories like girls getting just like random bruises. I feel like I can relate. I have this out of nowhere. I just noticed it like 2 minutes before we started the Instagram live. Like, I'm like, how did like my wife maybe beat me up in my sleep? But I just have a big bruise on my arm. I'm like, I don't remember running into something.
Yeah,
but,
I do it all the time. It's so weird.
Yeah. Like girls apparently just get like, they're like apples. They get bruises out of nowhere. It's so weird.
So true.
Okay, so speaking of like beaches and vacation, when all this is over and you get to go, let's say you can go wherever you want and you can travel, where would be your first vacation that you'd want to go?
Well, vacation spot, probably Hawaii, because that's where we were planning on going on for our family vacation this year. Obviously can't do that. So hopefully next year we'll be able to go to Hawaii, but a place I would like to travel to right now is probably Australia, just because I love it there and we've been there so many times. So I just like want to go back.
That would be amazing. Yeah, I feel like for me it's like anywhere. Like I'm ready to go. I don't care if it's like Romania. Like I don't know what kind of place that is, but I'm like, sure, I'll go. I can't.
Yeah, honestly.
If you're from Romania and you're watching, I do apologize. I'm sure it's beautiful. What would be your favorite song to cover, whether it's on, you know, tour or show, or maybe just doing like an Instagram video? What's a song you really love to cover?
Yeah, so I'm really into Billie Eilish, and a lot of my fans have been like wanting me to do a cover to this as well, but it's her newest song, My Future, and I think it's one of her best songs. She sounds so beautiful on it. So I'm like, maybe I shouldn't do it because like I can't live up to those expectations, but like I want to cover it one day, hopefully.
Do it. And if you're in the ukulele mood, I mean, 8 is always a great Billie Eilish song as well.
Yeah.
That's such an adorable song. Okay, settle a debate because we were having this one in the studio before. What is the best dessert of all time?
That's a hard one. I like lava cake. I feel like that's like a really good dessert.
Oh, is that the one where like chocolate like is coming out of it?
Yeah, it's like chocolate. Yeah, it's just chocolate everything, or just ice cream. I mean, I don't know. I don't really
Right.
like dessert. What's
Right.
your favorite dessert?
I'm not big on dessert. I'm more of like my big thing, my like big Achilles heel right now is chips. So I'm not even like I like sweets. I'll have, ice cream is great, obviously, but I'm just big on chips. Like I need to stop getting chips in my house because I can't like a family bag. That's like, oh, that's like one serving. That's my meal, and that's not. I can't do that. I can't do that, and that's why like I haven't been to a restaurant since March, which is a good thing because I would just sit down and go chips and salsa all day.
Yeah. I mean, me too.
So let's say this was not going on and you weren't quarantined and you had the ability to tour. Do you think that you would be on some sort of a tour right now, or what do you think you would be doing?
Definitely. We were planning on going on tour, but obviously, since everything that happened, we couldn't. But I would probably wait till after my EP comes out because I'm working on my EP right now. So I feel like that would be a good time, like after everything comes out and it's ready for the world.
Yeah, I feel like next year when a lot of artists like Harry Styles and you mentioned Billie Eilish, they're all pushing their tours obviously until at least next spring or next summer, right? So I feel like when that hits, you're going to see just so much great music, and then they'll actually be able to perform those songs live. So for artists such as yourself, I know that's going to be hopefully that timeline holds up and you're able to get out on the road and their fans.
I know. I hope so.
For sure. So speaking of which, in your EP, and I know you're still working on that, are you performing, or are we just doing Q&A?
Yeah, I am performing. We're doing an acoustic version of Exhale with Drew, and then I have my ukulele as well. And I was just gonna do like a little song.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll shut up and I'll just let you roll.
All right. Pressure building, put that on me. Time to finish what we started. Give me what I always wanted. Mirror, mirror, tell me something. You were holding on and on for way too long. The beat is heated up, the bass go boom. Oh, you were working double time to catch your breath. Time to speed it up, but don't stop it. Yeah. You need to exhale. So let everything go. Baby, you in control. You need to exhale. So let everything go. Baby, you in control. Don't stop, keep it going. Lights on, lights off, I'm still glowing. Confidence, I'm overflowing. Voices tell me, keep your focus. You were holding on and on for way too long. Being seated at the disco boom. Oh, you were working double time to catch your breath. The time to speed it up, but don't stop it. Yeah. You need to exhale. So let everything go. Baby, you in control. You need to exhale. So let everything go. Baby, you in control. Watch me do it, watch me own it. I know I got it. Keep on moving, keep on going. 'Cause if you want it, you need to exhale. So let everything go. Baby, you in control. You need to exhale. So let everything go. Baby, you in control. Hey! Thank you. So yeah, now I'm just gonna play a song on my ukulele. Thank you, Drew.
Thank you, Drew.
Thanks, Drew. Everyone say thanks, Drew. So I'm not the best at the ukulele. Just wanted to say. But I'm just gonna be singing "I Fall Apart" by Post Malone. It's kind of an older song, but I still love it.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Awesome.
He told me that I'm not enough, and he left me with a broken heart. He told me twice and it's all my fault. He cut too deep and he left me scarred. Now there's so many thoughts going through my brain, and now I'm taking this stride like it's Novocaine. Ooh, I fall apart, down to my core. Ooh, I fall apart, down to my core. Ooh, didn't know before. Surprised when you caught me off guard. All the same Julia Bond. You was my shawty, I thought. Never thought I'd feel this all. Harder than the liquor I pour. Tell me you don't want me no more, but I can't let go. Everybody told me so. Feeling like I stole my soul. Devil in the form of a whore. Devil in the form of a... You said it. No, you said it. No, you said it. We be together. Oh, ooh, I fall apart, down to my core. Ooh, I fall apart, down to my core. Ooh, didn't know before. Surprised when you caught me off guard. All this damn Julia Bond. You was my shawty, I thought. Yay!
All the thumbs up for Kenzie.
Thank you so much.
So was that relative to like other instruments? How hard is it to learn the ukulele?
I mean, I taught myself ukulele. It didn't take long at all. I mean, there's only 4 strings, so it's like pretty easy. But guitar and piano are really hard for me right now, but I'm teaching myself. I just like hate having a teacher, so I just teach myself.
I love it. Yeah, I used to play when I was really little. Like I started playing when I was like 2 or 3, and then I stopped when I got older. And it's the hardest thing because since quarantine, I got a keyboard and I'll just we have a spare room close to our garage, so and I'm teaching my kids a little bit how to play. But it's so hard. It really is. So once you get it, stick with it because trying to remember everything is just absolutely, it's horrible.
I think that's important that you're teaching your kids how to play because I wish my mom put me in like piano lessons or anything like that when I was younger because it would have been so much easier. So that's actually super smart that you're doing that.
Well, they absolutely hate me as a teacher. They really, like, I'm helping them right now and they're like, Dad, just stop. So like my daughter is learning better with me helping her, but my son is learning. He has an app on the iPad that actually he can actually get by with it, which is so crazy to me. Because the 2 songs I remember how to play was Für Elise by Beethoven, which is
right.
After you do the first part, it's pretty easy. And then so random, but the theme from Titanic, My Heart Will Go On. I don't know why. I've never forgotten how to play it.
That's so funny.
Yep. You would think that I could have picked a cooler song to remember, but that's it.
I mean, still cool that you know how to play.
Yeah. So if you're still getting through it, that one doesn't have a lot of I don't think it has a lot of sharps and flats, which is my barometer for remembering. So.
And like every song has the same 4 chords, so I'm chill. I'm good.
Well, stick with it. You're so incredibly talented, and I thank you, so much for the time that you've taken out of the day to answer questions and perform. And I know it's kind of probably a bit monotonous, just being in quarantine, but you know, one day we'll be out of it, and we can't wait for you to come to Alabama and really, you know, show off for your fans, because you have a ton of them here.
Yes, I'd love to come. That'd be so fun. Well, I hope you have a good quarantine, staying safe.
All right, Kenzie, have a blessed day. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.